In this video, I'm going to be giving you the complete beginner's guide to selling insurance and making $1,000 to $2,000 per day selling life insurance completely over the phone. And if we've not yet met, my name is Johnny Nitafan. I sold over $700,000 of life insurance premium all over the phone. And in this video, I want to break down completely how you can start selling insurance and escape the matrix completely using these tools that I share with you in this video. So if you're not licensed yet, this is going to be for you. And if you just got started and you haven't even contracted with an agency, it's also going to be for you. So let's just get right in. So the first thing that you want to do right when you decide that you want to jump into the life insurance industry is get your life insurance license. And the way you do this is you have to pass a test that's completely multiple choice and typically about 100 to 150 questions, depending on if you get your health license with it or just your life license. The life insurance part is very simple, but if you want to sell a little bit other products besides life insurance, I recommend getting your health insurance license as well. We're just going to keep this video just for life insurance and passing the exam. So a few things that really helped me to be able to do this is one, I got America's Professor exam, or the other study guide that you can get is with Excel Solutions. They both are really good. These are going to give you study materials to be able to pass your life insurance exam. So once you get your pre-licensing test materials, I recommend going through them as fast as humanly possible, because think about the ACT when you took it, or to standardized tests when you took them in high school. These tests really don't matter and they don't really affect the amount of money that you're going to be able to make. You just have to pass it. So think just like you're studying for a high school exam the next day, just so you can get past all these different laws, principles, and things that really aren't going to affect your income in the long run. Once you're taking those and really cramming for this test, what I recommend is scheduling the test 7 days after you start the exam so you can study up until that point. You don't need to know everything. You just need to get a common grasp and really basic understanding on what certain things are so that you're able to answer these multiple choice questions. Typically, you only need a 70 or 80% depending on what state that you are licensed in to be able to pass. It's a pass fail. So don't worry, you don't have to write out paragraphs and you don't have to write out long sentences to be able to pass the test. All that matters is that you pass the test. So once you start studying, what I recommend also is take the practice exam as many times as humanly possible. And what I mean by this, go through all the course modules, take the little quizzes that you might have at the end of the chapter, but take as many practice tests at the end of it, or just look it up on Google, practice life insurance tests or practice life insurance exams, and just take those over and over and over and over again. The more questions that you take and understand and to get the answers right, the better that you will do on the test. It's a little bit different. That's all you really need to be able to pass the exam. So go in there with full confidence, knowing that you got it. If you don't pass it, I didn't right away, so it's completely okay, but just take it again a week or two later. The quicker that you can do it, the more likely that you are to have success in the industry, because this is the barrier of entry to be able to start selling insurance. You just passing the exam is not the finish for you to succeed in the industry. It's just the actual start. So just get past it, because you're gonna have to go through so many more learning curves in the process, and this is just your first test to be able to be successful. So the question is, how bad do you really want it? All you have to do is just pass the test. Once you pass the test, I want to talk about finding the right agency for you and what's going to be this very specific fit, because there are a ton of MLMs and people say pyramid schemes, but they're really multi-level marketing groups that are just going to recruit you and sell you the dream. So I want to give you some things to think through when you're picking an agency so that you don't get sucked into these MLMs just like I have in the past. So a few things: you want to find an agency that starts you at about 100% commission level, maybe a 90%, but typically no less than that. And you want to start with getting an agency that'll give you that comp and that you can actually succeed as a life insurance producer, especially telesales. And the reason why I say this is because a lot of the people that are making 100, 200, 300,000 a month, or so they say, the people that are making all that money are the people that have recruited a bunch over the years and aren't selling that insurance on their own pen. So realistically, a really good producer is making 20 to 30,000 a month profit. But if you can find an agent that's doing that, or maybe even 40 to 50,000 a month selling over the phone, that's going to be really good. Or just in general, because selling as a producer is not easy, but with the right systems in place, you can be able to do that. You probably were told to start recruiting even when you haven't even got your license yet. So you want to be careful of that, because there's going to be these rah hype opportunity meetings and really try to sell you the dream of being able to have passive income and be financially free and make more money than you ever made in the world, which you definitely can. In the your license, you can literally turn it into a money printing machine. But on the flip side, you have to realize that people are looking out for their self-interest and their best interest and not from you. They're trying to get rich on the backs of you. So you watching this video might be in an MLM right now if they're starting you at like a 25 or 50% commission level and making you pay for leads or making you recruit your friends and family or even sell your friends and family insurance. That's a really good sign that you are in an MLM. And I have nothing against them, but that's just what I'm saying is they're going to tell you to go and recruit friends and family, go make a list, go start getting into your warm market so you can sell insurance to them. And sometimes for you, it might feel scammy. It might feel really weird having to sell your friends and family and build a business around that, which that's why I learned how to generate my own leads. So I didn't have to go out and recruit all my friends and family and people that might not even want insurance, because those aren't leads. They might call them leads, but leads are people who are actually interested in life insurance. And that's why I learned how to generate my own leads so that I never had to do that ever again, but also could make the money that I really wanted to, that would support my wife and I's life that we really wanted to live. So when you're just starting out in the industry, make sure that you're finding a person and go to somebody who actually knows how to sell insurance, has proof and receipts that they know how to sell insurance, and they're not just selling you a dream of making passive income in a way to be able to make money without having to really do anything and talking about all this passive income and equity and all this stuff. The thing is, you could definitely do that and there's legit companies out there, but if you can't make money on your own pen and selling, why do you feel like you can go out and just recruit somebody if you're not even doing it yourself? People that are really wanting to grow and scale their business are not going to come to you and be like, yeah, I want you to mentor me. I want to be on your team. I want to be on your business, because they can see right through that. They just see the personal gain. And so they haven't seen you earn your stripes, and you don't actually know how to sell insurance. And this is why 92% of insurance agents fail and like 95% don't even make money. A lot of them are going broke. Now, on top of that, besides them telling you to recruit friends and family, go out and sell and book appointments with all your warm market, is if they're rinse and repeating recruiting a bunch of people, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 agents at a time, this is a sign that you are in an MLM, because they are just recruiting and they don't really care if you make money. And that's the unfortunate thing about this industry, is that they can make money. They tell you to buy a lead. You're the one that goes broke, and they make money on the backs of you and monetize people who end up going broke in this industry. I went $15,000 in debt, and I don't want you to make the same mistakes I did of falling for this trap, wanting to really grow and scale really fast. The reality is I was going broke in this model. So I don't want you to get sucked into those. So just really look out for those and ask yourself the question of like, does the person that's recruiting me and wanting to bring me in, and the recruiter that I'm talking to, do they actually care about me and my success as a life insurance agent? Do they really care about my success, and are they incentivized for me to succeed? These are questions that I had to ask myself, and I realized that I was in an MLM myself. So if you want a really good agency, find somebody who's already selling life insurance successfully, has the receipts to be able to show it, and can teach you as well, and has simple, duplicatable, repeatable processes that you can go through so that you can have success in this industry as well. I don't say this to scare you. I say this so that you can be aware of the different agencies and people out there that are going to want to recruit you and pull you in and want to bring you onto their team so that they can make the passive income and hopefully live the dream that they're trying to sell you. So just be careful and aware of there's the snakes out there in this industry that aren't going to be looking out for your best interest. You got this. I believe in you. If you need anything, let me know. Watch this channel, because I break down everything. I give everything away for free so that you can be successful, and so you hopefully can invest in me to be able to work one-on-one with you to be able to scale past $20,000 per month in profit. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with a friend if you found it valuable, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next video. Peace.